Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. It's a bit later than I had planned. Um, Also later in the week than I had planned as well. Just, life happens, things get busy and whatnot. Um, you know, not really kind of, getting lost in the, getting lost, in time and whatnot, so, uh, it's been a bit hard to keep track, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm here. We got this. But yeah, I meant to play this on Tuesday as usual, but then Tuesday, I don't know, I got a little busy at home doing some shit, so yeah. Apologies. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, so today I will be streaming more of the Great Ace Attorney 2. And we just left off at doing, I think, the first part of the trial of the second case. I think. Yes. Right, okay, so we had just discovered that Shamspear, Mr. Shamspear, was using ice as a way to pay for his gas. He was making little chips, coins, if you will. And we discovered that the reason why the soap had that red marking was because he had used the tea instead of water, because the water was frozen, to make more of those ice coins. So he was swindling the company, the gas company, to stay warm in the winter nights. But that's fair, I guess. But yeah, let's just get started. 22nd of February, 1:11 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Now, I'm very confused because it's very empty. And I'm trying to remember if he got this, at what point in time he got this all set up. Because it wasn't the first case. Obviously, the first case of the last game was in Japan. The second case was on the ship. Third case was McGilded, I think. Fourth case was... Oh, wait, no, maybe we might have not had this yet. We might have not had the consultancy officially yet. Oh, it's been a while since I played this, though. Alright. We made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. We were in quite the pickle. Natsume Soseki was almost... I mean... One murder charge, 2 days later, another murder charge. Just poor man. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. Oh, I know. Whoops. Said that wrong. There's so many carriages on the streets of London. You were nearly flattened several times. Did I miss the Tuesday stream this week? Doesn't feel real. No, I didn't stream on Tuesday. I don't know. I've been, it's been hard for me to keep track of time, and I don't know. It's been, I don't really know how the time's moving right now sometimes. So I'm trying to, fix that, but oh my god. So you're good. You didn't miss anything. No worries. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense, Naruhodo-san. It really was. I was in awe of you, whoops. Oh, thank you. Oh, serious face. And now that your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time, let's see if we can't find some new clues for court tomorrow. Yes, let's do that. What more could we find, though? I wonder. I suppose I still can't quite believe it, that's all. That I'm here in England, working as a lawyer, I mean. In the Old Bailey, no less. That is true. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. Don't make me sad already! God damn it, Ryunosuke. I love how the fist pump in the air isn't supposed to be threatening, but we know she could throw a punch. Dude, yeah, no. Like, she's, like, right at the start, like, when she's getting ready to punch, it's like, oh my god, is she gonna hit me? It should be Kazuma. Sad. It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him. No, don't make me sad. Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. Oh, so sweet. And sad. Sweet. Oh, she's so pretty! I have no doubt that Kazuma-sama would say exactly the same if he were here with us. Oh, she's so pretty! Oh, so sweet. You know, sometimes when I'm playing this game, it's not really related to what we're doing, but like, I forget at times when I look at Susato, because she's so mature, right? She's only 16. Like, I always forget about that. Yeah. And then sometimes I just remember, oh my god, yes, she's just a baby. she's just a child. Alright. So, international travel at 16. I mean, I guess at that time, it's more because international travel was so... it would take so long. Like, for me now, it's like, whatever, because I've traveled on my own at 14, but modern day versus back then is completely different standard, so it's wild to think that she would travel so far when you can't just, like, communicate, like, instantly like we can now. Absolutely wild to my mind, even though I know people do it. Yeah, no. I mean, that's fair. Like, it's still really young, I guess, even now. It's just, you know, now people have more, an easier time to communicate through, you know, either phone or email or whatever. And flying takes less than a day, so... It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand. God, I don't want to think about the victim, Ryunosuke. Not only that, but then finding out that he is actually a bare-faced gas thief as well. Yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. For a while, it seemed as though everyone had quite forgotten about Soseki-san poisoning the tea. I wish. That would be great. Careful of your phrasing, Susato-san. He didn't poison anything. And there's more to this Mr. Shamspear than we yet know, I'm sure of it. Of course, he was fighting with the other guy. What was his name? Meter Man or something? I don't know. Mr. Shamspear certainly wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. Why'd he leave the hospital then? Let me see. Ah, yes, he's at St. excuse me. He's at St. Bartholomew's, or Bart's as Londoners call it. We know that place, don't we? Yes, we visited Miss Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital to which she was taken. Ryunosuke, what the fuck? Didn't you? Okay, you just told Susato to change how she phrased her sentence because he didn't poison anyone, and now you're saying, oh yes, after Soseki-san stabbed her in the back. No! Phrase it better! After Soseki-san was accused, like, after she was stabbed in the back. He didn't stab anyone! Do be careful of your phrasing, Naruhodo-san. He didn't stab anyone. They're both sharing a brain cell, I know. Oh, goodness. Dude. Perhaps we both owe Soseki-san an apology. St. Bartholomew's. Yes, we should probably visit the hospital later. Alrighty. Okay, so he took tea. But as he isn't the culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. Just watch, they're gonna find fucking poison in the tea, and then I'll have to prove that he didn't put the poison in the tea and it was put in later, and... But, if that's the case, how on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shamspeare's body? I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene. There must be something in Mr. Shamspeare's room that will help solve the mystery. Well, naturally, Scotland Yard detectives have been over the place already. But we know in the Ace Attorney games, the police always miss, like, a few clues. Because they're looking for the obvious too much. But it couldn't hurt for us to have another look around, I think. Ah, so pretty. Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we could ask him about that. Alright. Ah, Kazuma! Kazuma Asogi. The best friend I ever had. And a lawyer with such promise. He really... Oh. Voice crack, hello. He really saved my bacon in the horrible incident just before we left Japan. Alright! God, I love his theme too. This song is so good. The music in this game is just fantastic. I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court. And then after the trial, that crazy idea he came up with. As a stowaway? Yes, you can fit into my trunk if you curl up small enough, I'm sure. No one will know. Oh, so pretty. With his magical headband tails waving in the fucking non-existent wind. I was so hyped because he's invested in critiquing justice systems. Dingus had to go and die. I know! By tripping! Oh, so mad. Oh, well, tripping, but also, like, hit in the head. Because she was like, he can't tell anyone! What was the girl's name? Something Pavlova or whatever? I don't remember exactly if she hit him or not, but something about he was gonna let the ship know, and that wasn't the case, and she just jumped to conclusions, and none of this had to happen, and he could have just gone without whatever. Anyway, whatever. When the second case was his murder, I closed the game for 6 months. Like, you get introduced to this really cool, handsome looking guy, and then they kill him right away, the best friend. I was so mad. You know what? No, they did that in the first Ace Attorney as well, right? You find the first case, you got the chief, not Maya, Mia Fey, and then they kill her the next one. So, you know, it's a trend. Sucks. Kazuma, won't you tell me why? Why go to these lengths so that I can accompany you to Great Britain? Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial, that you really ought to go into law, be a defense lawyer. You've got a natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it. But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to decide for yourself. But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world, the city at the forefront of everything. It can't hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. No, that's true. I suppose, though, if you were to become a lawyer, then one day... Wait, one day what? What? Doodleskin and I are thinking the same. Oh, no. Never mind. Come on, you can't leave me like that, dude. Am I tripping or did Mia do something similar? I don't know. Mia was my favorite for a long time. Kazuma became my favorite immediately too. Capcom keeps bullying me. Ah, Capcom, you bully! Might as well have said, I'll tell you later. I know, just like, come on. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about Kazuma. You bully, exactly. Yes, he's forever in my thoughts too. To change the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Yes, that's right, but I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then, that's all. I mean, who knows? Kazuma's true intentions. Let's see here. Naruhodo-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions? Oh, that scared me. Oh, that surprised me for a second. I mean this. His katana? I never expected to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course. No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it. When I have it at my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage. Oh. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about this sword. More lore! I wonder why it's called Karuma. Karuma? That's right. It's a prized sword that's been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan. Oh, so cool. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. So, its name compels its welder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling. On that subject... Oh, so serious looking. And sad, why? There's something very important I have to do in Great Britain. Yes, I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Well, you have to tell him first what it is. You can't just tell him, hey, I have something important I need to do. Can you help me with this important task I won't be telling you about? Oh, wait, whoops, I died. Like, come on, dude. Ryunosuke, you're such a... You're great, but... Of course. Okay. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. Oh, best partners. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Oh, so cute. What did he mean by something very important that I have to do? I wish we knew. I had hoped that the answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but as yet, I've not found a single clue. Kazuma being too cryptic. It's so empty. No, it's so empty. I don't like it. Is that onions? I heard that there's another room behind that door. Oh, so this is before they officially established the consultancy. Got it. Ryunosuke, she means I don't want you to see what I have. Exactly. Bittersweet secrets. The only secret that I have is the 5 yen banknote hidden on the backside of my Dynamo doll. It's my money. No, okay. The spade? No, I don't. I'm not gonna go into it. It's the fucking ladder, step ladder bullshit. Don't look at me like that. Oh my god, okay. Let's move. Can I go to... I still can't go to... We still cannot go to fucking... Natsume's room. We need to feed the cat. The poor baby's hungry. We're starting off in Iris's section of the room. Or the house. There she is. Oh, I love her. She's so cute. I am, and you look as immaculately presented as ever, Sissy. Oh, you flatter me. Oh, they're so cute. Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I've just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups. Oh, I need to give her a cuter voice, but I can't. What is that foul smell? Oh no, what's happening now? Herlock, what are you doing? Aha! The Wanderers returned at last. Where on earth have the pair of you been? We've been in court? Question mark? Hello? Working, unlike someone. Exactly! Herlock, what are you doing? Oh, for Mr. Mustache's case. That was today, was it? You're really on top of things, dude. I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes. I'm sure you think you did. Oh, you gaslighter. Well, we can laugh about it now. So, tell me, how did the trial go? Reasonably well so far. We've managed to escape without a guilty verdict, at least. Really? Well, I would have liked to see it, if you just remembered. And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long. Mr. Reaper. Uh-huh. Not quite what I asked, but still. God, like, Sholmes is such a... I mean, I like his character, but... I mean, I've said it before, but he's one of those people I would be very frustrated to be around. In real life. So okay. Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor? Yes, what is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful. Ah, indeed. That's the scent of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science. Ugh, what is it? What did you make? Oh dear. Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? What is it? Oh, okay. What is it, dude? Tell me. Okay, first about Van Zeeks then. I don't even know how to pronounce that word, so or something. Hold on. Handy dandy notepad. Give me a sec. Let me, whoops, rip those out. Okay, let's see. Sobriquet? Is a person's nickname. Oh, that's it? A nickname. Got it. Thanks, Google. Okay. Lord Baroque Van Zix. Yes, it's an interesting sobriquet. Or sobriquet, whatever. He has, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is found not guilty by the courts, or later the hapless soul will vanish from the capital. Or sooner or later, I didn't... But vanish how exactly? What do you mean, Yunosuke? We know, they be dead. By falling under a passing carriage, or drowning in the Thames, or succumbing to sudden fever, or, quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman, or burning into flames, but like Mr. McGilded, burned alive. There are numerous routes to one's final terminus, my dear fellow. It all seems a little far-fetched, really. Well, on the bright side, Mr. Mustache is fighting fit. For the time being, at least. Wow, thanks. I'm feeling really good about that. That's not very reassuring, no. Oh dear. If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, by Lord Van Ziek's own hand. As it happens, Mr. Sato, that is quite impossible. I don't think... I mean, as much as he can be an asshole, I really don't think he's the type of guy to kill someone on his own, like... Van Zieks, I mean. Naturally, the man very quickly became under such suspicion. However, whenever these incidents occurred, the Reaper always had a cast iron alibi. Really? I hope so, yeah. He really, I mean, I like Van Zieks' character too, as much as I hate that he's a fucking racist prick, but... And so his reign continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. News. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived, when I was thrust into the trial at the Old Bailey, that bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And really did end bitterly indeed. And there you are, facing Mr. Reaper again. Poor Runo. I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky, or incredibly unlikable. Iris! If he wasn't freaking racist, I'd love him. I love the aesthetic. I know, right? He's so cool. But he's racist prick. It sucks. I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people. Yeah, we know he hates the Japanese. Oh, look, lovely, lovely music right after. Okay, I'm gonna go for Japanese people first, and then I will ask, okay, the foul smell. With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending being Japanese as well as Mr. Sato and myself, I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Ziek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese. Indeed, it's an interesting observation. Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes? Oh, it got all quiet again. Oh dear. It was about 10 years ago that Baroque van Zieks chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan. So he had a friend that was Japanese. I wonder what happened. I get that Ryu is able to exist without the racism for the most part in Japan, but buddy, pal, I know. Like, listen, when you go to the Western world, I mean, Japan, racism against him, surely, because, you know, he's also Japanese. But once you get out of there, buddy, you, like, anything can happen. What the? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes. What happened? Excuse me. I believe I made it clear before. I am unable to tell you anything about the affair. Unable to or won't. Oh, it's all quiet again. The veil will be lifted on the events of the past in due course, I have no doubt. For now, however, it is Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe. Alright, thanks, Sherlock. Thanks. Mr. Sherlock Sholmes, what is that foul smell? So, what is that indescribably foul smell? Well, most probably this, I would say. Oh, what is that, dude? My dear fellow, it is of course my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not a tea is genuine at the drop of some tea. Wait, perfect timing, dude. There are some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. Unscrupulous? They regularly sell what purports to be high-quality tea, but it is in fact merely dyed leaves of drab flavor. Didn't they do the same thing with flour? They would mix the flour with something else. I don't remember exactly what powder it was. I don't remember, but it was like really low quality, and obviously not good for you if they're putting whatever unknown substance in the food that you think is good, but it's not. But I don't remember exactly what it is, but I do know that it happened. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So, when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris? At the ready, Hurley. I love that the center of her goggles is a heart too. It's so cute. Let us add a drop of my chemical to the cup of tea here. Do you see what happens? Oh, it turned gray. Black. And what a foul odor it's giving off. Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, and the more foul the odor, the better the tea is. So it has to smell. It would appear that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling. That's very ingenious, but what do you do with the black liquid now? Why, I dispose of it, naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you? No, I wouldn't. No, absolutely not. Why stinky equals good? I don't know. That has to be so expensive, probably. But I mean, if you steep a whole pot of tea, and you pour a cup of tea, and you only do the cup, and it ends up being good tea, then it's not a waste. But let's say you bought tea, and you brewed a whole pot again, and then it ended up being shitty. Now that sucks. That's a waste of money. So it's like, it's a gamble, isn't it? But kind of going back to the why stinky equals good, maybe it's like the same thing. You know how people say like the worst tasting something is, the better it is for you? Sometimes with like medical or like medicinal items. I don't know if that's something people say, but I don't know. Mostly just judging the whole cup waste, he said 1 drop. That is true. You don't need to use a whole cup, that's fair. Don't waste a whole cup of tea for experiment. There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes. Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madame. Excuse me. The point is, we are entering a new era of science. In the world of criminal investigation, also. Yes, forensic science. Oh, these are such exciting times. One of the worst tasting roots in my culture's traditional medicine is really helpful, but oh, it's unpleasant, yeah. I regularly engage in this scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. The Herlock-Sholmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative technique is based. This little happy indicate was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research. I don't know. I don't like the way I said that sentence. I don't know why. Forensic science. Alright. Not a huge number of cases then. Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our courts as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels here. Should be, but it's not. But then again, even if fingerprints were used, they don't have like a huge database of fingerprints. It'd be hard. And you'd only be able to use the fingerprints if you already have like a suspect in mind, and then have them put a fingerprint on, test that fingerprint, and see if it matches with the one you found at the crime scene. I don't know. Aboard the company of inferior minds, I see. Definitely more tedious, yeah. I agree. Skin prints, but aren't fingerprints just a form of skin prints? And I don't like the sound of skin prints, to be honest. Ooh, that's a pretty color. No, what is that word? Nomenclature. Blah 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 blah. Hold on. Nomenclature. The devising or choosing of names for things, especially in a science or other discipline. Or the body or system of names in a particular field. I see. It's an interesting word indeed. Okay. A nomenclature of my own design, as is this chemical agent that makes it possible. It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. Oh, okay. That's true. I don't want to make it, I don't want to have it smell like poop. Well, I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues. That's the spirit, Runo. She's so cute. See you later. Oh, they're so cute. It's so cute. They're matching. No, no, Mr. Sholmes. We were thinking you'd come with us. You were? Yes, of course. You said so just a moment ago. Little family. I know, it's so cute. You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action. Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines. Sholmes! Come on! You're brave! But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later, in all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might. Your commitment astounds me. Good. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. So funny. Oh. That was great. But I still want to go to fucking Natsume's room. Let me feed the cat, goddammit. How long must I wait? I'm gonna be honest, I saw you say kitty time, and then when the rat showed up, like, my brain was like, cat? Oh wait, no, that's the mouse. That's the rat. Trash kitty. Just a different form of kitty. I mean, to be fair, that rat is very large. What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance. Yes, I hear angry voices. What's happening? What is happening? Shamsphere, are you bullying her? Are you disturbing the other patients? How dare. Stop bothering poor Olive. Okay. Be not angry, O ample lady. Verily thou art mistaken. Mistaken my foot. You were looking at my painting. Oh no, stop being a bully. Dude, I don't... Shamsphere, fuck off. I wish that you died from that poison. God have mercy, ample lady. But thou seest, I have vigor still. Shamsphere, fuck off! What the hell is happening? Oh my god, dude! Get away! What a freak. This looks rather ominous, doesn't it? Oh no, I was just about to say, please don't notice us. No! I hate this guy. Okay. Lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence riseth the sun. How now? Dude, I forgot all about the Shakespeare section in English class in high school. Dude, I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I know what you're saying, but there are some parts that I don't know why they're in the sentence. What are you doing here, Mr. Shamsphere? Mary, I do believe I am returned unto another ward. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! He was looking. That's what he was doing. Looking at my terrible work. I'm sure it's not terrible, Olive. Eastern fellow, so darkly clad. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee. Oh, Well, thank you. Oh, don't break your stuff. You're poor, remember? Wait, what? Oh, he's speaking normally now. That doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it? What? Fix it. Oh no, it's all bent. Oh, how'd you do that? Dude, fuck off. Good, good. Fuck off. Thank you. Mr. Shamspin might technically be the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin that man down. I don't want to pin that man down. Nope. It's okay, Ryunosuke, we don't need to. Olive, no! Also, there's something in her hair that's... like, I don't know if that was there before and I just never noticed it, but there's something on her head. Like, behind her upward ponytail. Her paintbrush ponytail. I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful person. No! Stop saying that! Stop being mean to yourself. Oh, yes, I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now. Oh, I see. She's so cute. I wanna see the painting now. We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it. No, don't say that! Can I look at your painting, or will you get mad if I look at it? She's so cute. I love her. Can I look at it? I can't. It doesn't even register. No, let me look at it! Okay, there's nothing new here. I guess all we can do is talk to her. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green? I am. Thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me. Well, yes, it really was an ordeal, wasn't it? As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along the snow one evening, minding my own business. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already. Oh. Oh, poor thing. Oh, no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly. Don't look back, no! Really? Anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time when you're obviously busy. Okay, so I guess there's not much to do here. Bye! I don't really want to see Shamsphere, but... I guess I'll just go down the list anyway. Okay, the room is still the same as it is. Why does it say Mr. Natsume's lodgings? Oh, wait. Okay, they mean the whole place in general, because this isn't where he lives. Oh, Gregson! What are you doing here? Well, we were hoping to have another look around, actually. The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, I know the score. Oh, yes, one other thing. The soap on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it? With the tea in it. Oh, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good thing. Now, is there gonna be poison in it and it's gonna fuck us over? So quiet now, what? Pretty impressive performance in court this morning. Sorry? Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything in here. I always change the way he talks, because I don't know what voice... Popped right in now, did ya? Mr. Sholmes. God damn it, dude. Well, I guess... Alright, dude. Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there? I mean, we did, but... You know what? Whatever. How did you not notice him, dude? What are you up to over there? What are you doing here? Dear me, once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems. Still mad at the cops, to be honest. Man was alive. I know. They couldn't just check his pulse, like see if he was living or not. Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes. Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action as you promised? With the greatest of pleasure, my dear madame. I feel like I gave him a different voice earlier, and I'm just not remembering what. Whoops, that's not, I didn't mean to press that. I love the goggles, dude. What's all this? Ooh, fancy. All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruhodo. A gun? Dude, anyone would be freaking tripping if this showed up. He's like, hey, this is what you asked for. Here's my revolver. Herlock Sholmes' sensational skin and print seeker gun. It's not what we asked for, but okay, that's a little better, but oh, I see the vials are in there. Good, good, okay. Oh. Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical, everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on. I get to wear goggles. It's like the luminol test. By shooting it, Ryunosuke, you know this. Yes. Luminol. Nice. Now we know we have to spray everything. Everything must be sprayed. No. Oh, okay. Oh, holy shit. What the fuck? So there are a great many indeed. So much so that it's hard to make out any one individual print, in fact. It sends a chill down my spine. Oh, nose. I doubt it, Ryunosuke. Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene, after all. And without wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from such close quarters, I feel. Oh, very true, Mr. Sato. It's a bit of a mystery, then. Okay, let's see, what else? Spray! Okay. Okay, why is there on the... I wish it would let me just continuously spray, but that's not happening. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is when they were, like, brawling, dressed as Romeo and Juliet. Okay, Susato, it's not like people don't trip over their own feet, okay? Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obvious to trip over. Exactly, Sean, same! I think that's something only a great detective would do, Mr. Sholmes. Well, this is quite a puzzle. Handprints all over the floor. Yes, there's no obvious explanation. Wait, I don't get to... No! Allow me to spray everything. Why? God damn it. Alright. Well, we've sprayed Mr. Sholmes' amazing skin print indicator all over this room, didn't we? We did, but there are two places in particular that are of interest, I would say. The floor. The floorboard is loose. Loose. I wonder if there's something hidden down there or behind the picture. Yes. Open it. What is it, Mrs. Sato? Open it. Look here, Mr. Naruhodo. One of the floorboards has popped out. Yes. What's in there? Excellent work, Mr. Sato. So, what do we have here? Oi, what are you lot doing? Inspector Gregson! Stand aside right this minute. Then investigate, dude. You shouldn't have us to find the things for you. Figure it out. No need, Inspector. You continue to dig into your portion of chips whilst we dig around under the floor here. You say that, but you're still chomping away at it. Also in the center, that is one huge wedge. Chip. What's there? Oh, now he's kneeling. Wow, a secret hiding place under the floor. What to find? What to find? Well, they're not supposed to. Wait, Susato, what are you doing? What's happening? Wait, Susato, what are you looking at? Oh. Is there anything there? No? There's nothing behind the picture, sadly. Only the wall. Oh. Alright. What? Wait, what? You could take pictures of it? That is weird though. I wonder why. Now then, I wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything under the floor there. I'm desperate to know! So am I! Gregson, hurry up! Let me see! I'd love to know if there's anything hidden underneath the floorboard there. All I see is Gregson kneeling there, like he's not doing anything yet. Allow me to ask Gregson now. After all, we're well acquainted. I don't think he wants to tell you anything. Inspector Gregson, really, it's been too long. I thought perhaps you might show me what you found there, seeing as we're such good friends. We're not friends. No, I suppose not. He's been rejected. A dismal failure. Dude. Yes, I heard. Ugh, I'd kill to know what was under the floorboard. What's under there? Gregson? Yes? Now? What is it? Herlock, please stop. Let the man speak. Oi, stop making me out like some kind of nut. There were 3 items under the floor there. A newspaper clipping, a photographic print, and a tin box. Now, what did you want to know? I want to know all of them, but... let me say first. Okay, newspaper clipping. Looks like this was cut out of the paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got sick and died while he was serving time up in Manchester. How terrible. Made the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke had been sentenced to death, you see, but nature got to him first. Oh dear. Selden. Jewelry, hidden it somewhere and no one knows where, and now he's dead. Wait, can I see what he looks like? Let me see what he looks like. Wait, let me see what it looks like. 1,000 pounds lost en route to hell or such. Hold on. No, wait, let me see what he looks like, please. Does it not strike you, though? Why such an article would be so carefully ensconced? Ensconced, I think. Under the floor. Can I see it? Let me see it. I have a theory already brewing in my brain, but let me see the picture. I have a theory brewing in the brain. Oh, it doesn't even show me the picture! Alright, hold on, let's read this. Condemned criminal dies of natural causes in prison. Manchester's Strangeways prison announced the death of convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early hours of this morning. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October. Alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmates, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out. Huh. Here's a theory without knowing anything else. Alright? Here's my theory. So, this man found already dead in prison. So they take his body out of prison and he fucks off. But he's not dead, he's alive, okay? That's my theory. He's alive. Now, imagine if... Because this article being here is just too weird. So imagine if Shamspear is actually Selden and he's trying to do the same shit again. So he was caught swindling the gas system, right? He was making coins out of ice so he wouldn't have to pay for his gas. But he was found out because we remember in the first game, right when we finished Natsume's case, and we were like outside the lodgings or whatever, we found Mr. Shamspear and Meterman fighting. They were like having an argument, and we were like, what the fuck, whatever. We weren't even introduced to these people yet, but they were there fighting, whatever. And I guess they were fighting about the excuse me, they were fighting about the gas. He's like, I know you did it, whatever, blah blah blah, you're stealing it from us. And he was like, huh, what's a way I can get out of having to pay that money back, or having to like deal with this nonsense? Oh, I know, let's pretend to die and then hope that I can get away with this nonsense again. And then so he did it again this time, except it didn't, maybe what he did to make himself like die, quote unquote die, right, like pretend to die, didn't last as long, or he was just tired of people being there for such a long time. Like maybe he expected them to leave and cart his body off already, I don't know. And they were like, oh dear, it's not working out, or oh dear, I woke up before it's too early, let's try to make this work out a different way, and then blame Natsume Soseki into doing whatever, and as like an alternative to whatever. I mean, he'd still have to deal with the other thing, but you know, let's get all the attention off of me and onto this other guy for apparently attempting to murder me, you know. Oh, hold on, I talked too much, give me a sec. Okay. But I don't know, that's a mad theory in my brain that kind of doesn't make sense, but kind of is what popped up in my mind. I don't know. That's a lot of faith in not dying for real. I don't know. I mean, maybe he did it because, I mean, to be fair, the police didn't even check if he was truly dead. So maybe he was assuming that would, maybe that's what happened the last time. Like, let's say he is actually Selden. He might not be, I don't know. But let's say my theory is right. Let's pretend. If that's what happened with the police, they didn't even bother to actually check if he was dead or not. Maybe he was like, oh, they're not gonna check. They don't even really check my pulse or anything. Maybe I can get away with it. At worst, I'm gonna be seen as sick and taken to the hospital or something. So maybe something like that. I don't know. Again, this theory is fucking crazy. It makes no sense, or so far-fetched. I don't even know if it's true. But from just the fact that we found the article there, that's my little theory playing in my head right now. We'll see. But I don't know. Photographic print. Wait, why is that here? Who? No! Wait, that's the photo that Olive has. Olive has a photo of that guy in the room. Hold on, let me see something else first while we're at it. Okay. Now I want to know who that is. Yes, it would seem, or it would appear to have been taken on the street in front of the house here. Oh, there's Mr. Garidev, the guy who looks like way older than he actually is, because he's actually pretty young. And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Garydeb, the landlord, of course. But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Garydeb's son, perhaps? I don't know. So weird. Now I want to know if Olive is involved with, or like involved with the Garydebs at all. Who knows? Considering he was harassing the poor woman, the vibes track, yeah. Shamspear, and he, I don't know. Who is he? Who are you? Okay. My dear Inspector, if I may be so bold as to point something out. Pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. I don't think Gregson cares. A dismal failure. Stop, Sholmes! Yes, I heard. The hidden photograph has been entered into the court record. Got it. I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. I mean, Mr. Shamspear himself isn't in it. Okay. Alright, what about the tin box then? Oh, it's a tea tin. I think. It's hard to tell from here. Open it! I want to see! What's in it? What's in it? Tell me! Oh, it's empty. What? Shamspear, give us a clue, man! Can I open it? Maybe there's something hidden. You didn't even have a chance to utter a word, Mr. Naruhodo. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Nope, I want to look in. Give it to me. Yes, thin air. It's empty, rather like how I feel inside. Yunosuke, no! Is there nothing more to this tin box then? I wonder. Or maybe nothing's in it, but something's under it? Maybe stuck on the bottom? Can we have it? Kitty! Ah! Oh my god! Kitty! Oh, it's Wakahai! Oh, look! It's that lovely little cat! Oh, what was its name again? Or, what was his name? The baby! I know! It's Mr. Natsume's, isn't it? I don't think we ever asked him, actually. Why don't we call it, Wagahai? You know, like Mr. Natsume refers to himself in Japanese. I wonder how he got in here. Clever cat. He's so cute! Ah! Oh, wonderful! Well then, Wakahai, here's something delicious I bought for you from the Cat's Meat Man. Cat's Meat Man. What a gentleman! Ah! Oh, we got to feed the cat! Oh, precious baby! Oh, he's sleeping. He's loafing. Loaf sleeping. Gregson, what are you doing back on the floor? Gregson is, oh god, Gregson is now a cat. Emulating cat, okay. He could be happier now, look. I just hope we can bring some happiness to his owner, too. Gregson, are you okay? Oh my god! Did you see? He was kneading the floor! Hey, baby. so pretty. Oh, big stretch! This is the best. That was a cheeky little meow. Like a hi. Oh my god, look at him! Oh, but he's so adorable. I could sit and watch him forever. I know, me too, Susetto, me too. I could sit and watch a cat just forever, even if they're just sleeping. Or until I pass out anyway, but still. Oh, so cute. Best part of the game so far. I think he may not appreciate that after a while. And we have an investigation to get back to. Oh, so cute. Okay. Well, he came from up here, but I guess that's not important. I love Wagahai. The sun never shines in this room, thanks to that depressing bricked-up wall. Yet, with enough determination, you can always remove the bricks to set up some soap outside, can't you? That sounds like a very wise life lesson, Mrs. Sato. Only if you plan to follow a life of crime, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, that's it? We can't open it? So Gregson's done. So it turns out that Mr. Shamspeare wasn't eating the soap at all. That's right. The mystery of why he had it on a plate whilst holding a fork in his hand is solved. It's still weird, but okay. Yes, to prize his latest ice coin out of its mold. And in the process, he accidentally broke the bar of soap in two. It certainly was hard to imagine, let alone deduce. Okay, so not much else here, I guess. Oh, that sucks. London's winters can be truly harsh. That's true, but if you think about it, even the wealthy would find themselves freezing if they ran out of small change. London's winters can be very harsh for the forgetful too, then. You'll be fine. Huh, it's a very large and obvious stain, isn't it? Mr. Shamspeare must have used an awful lot of ice coins, I suppose. It's an ingenious idea, I'll give him that. You know what would have been smarter? If he had a cup under there to collect the water so he wouldn't have to keep getting new water and just reuse the same water. You know, because he couldn't get the water from outside. So he had to use the tea, but if he just collected the water, like put a teapot or a teacup right under there, he'd have water to reuse. It's not like he's gonna drink it. Well, maybe he would, I don't know. But still, I don't know. Okay. But you know what? Shamspeare doesn't seem like the smartest fellow, so... I just want to rub his cheeks. But a little, like a soft smush, because I know like an intense one would mean like either hurting the cat or having an angry cat, but just like a little soft like, you know? Okay. I don't know what else to do here. Let's go to Briar Road. Nothing. Okay. So, let's see. There's nothing here, as far as we know. Then maybe we can look at the soap from here? No, we've already checked that. It's not going to be different. Okay. Okay, we'll just move on. Gyarados' room. Anything new here? Mr. Gyarados appears to be out. Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later. Never mind. Nothing here either. Oops, that's not what I meant. No, that's not what I meant to do. It's not what I meant to do. Alright, looks like no one's here. Okay. Alright, let's give Mr. Soseki, Mr. Natsume Soseki a visit then, shall we? Oh no! He's so sad! Oh no! Natsume! That's depressing. He's like, I just got out of this cell and I'm back in here 2 days later? Oh, Mr. Natsume is back. So he is. Mr. Natsume, hello. Oh. I am a cat. Sorry? I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Herlock Sholmes. I don't know about courts or trials or Old Baileys. I am a cat. That's what I am. Just a cat. Ah. Waga hai wa neko de aru. Mr. Naruhodo, he's trying to escape from reality. Trying to? He already has. Completely. So, what is your name then? Oh no! Natsume! As yet, I have no name. Mr. Naruhodo, he hasn't fully thought out his new identity yet. Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality. Do you think, you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume? No, if he opens his eyes, it's real. Oh, never mind. He's back. You okay? Oh, Natsume! I am not a cat. It worked! He's back in the real world. What's going to become of me? No! Don't answer that! It's obvious. My accursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate. Mr. Natsume, no! This morning's proceedings in court prove that there's hope. Yes. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire was brilliant, but the Reaper is omnipresent. In court, in my lodgings, here, there, everywhere. We have a kitty reporty. Oh no. I don't blame him for the despair because this is his second time. No, of course, especially so close together. 2 days. What's he looking straight at me for? I think perhaps there are some things we should discuss. Oh, yes. Yes, we must. You okay, dude? You okay? So about this morning's trial. In my whole life, have I ever been so moved as I was today? No! Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps 1 or 2 other occasions that moved me more. But if I just blocked those out, then today, being in that courtroom was... It was the most moving experience of my life. Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. Okay, dude, chill. You're too kind. It's crying waterfalls. Scotland Yard had found the remaining tea just as we deduced, and are analyzing it as we speak. There's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a solemn sworn Soseki certainty. Only one of those started with the C, but they all start with the S sounds. It's okay. Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night? Oh, yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was a hot bath for our bellies. And at the time, you were both completely fine. As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shamspeare then engaged in a Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. Poor throats. Oh yeah, that is deeply, deeply concerning. Dude, before my throats, my tongue would be burnt too. My whole mouth, how painful. Gonna put some damage in there. That rotten Shamspeare. What have I ever done to him? You don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently? Poor throats, yeah. I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books. I don't recall anything. Anything at all. Right. But what I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner. I was just thinking this, Sato, yes. About the soap, of course. What else? Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend? Of course I am. If I had money, I wouldn't have chosen to live an accursed existence in such accursed lodgings. Oh, yes, you said it's because the place is cursed and it's so cheap, didn't you? Someone did die there, he said. What if the person who died there was the kid? Okay, so theory number 2. This kid used to live at the Gary Debs, and he lived where Soseki lives now, because they were saying they had a hard time renting it because someone had died there. What if he died there? A theory. The spirit of that capital offender who lived there still haunts this place. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. Wait, hold on. So he's saying... Wait. Okay, then maybe my whole theory earlier, the one that I went off about, was wrong, because this guy, I'm gonna assume it's this guy, Selden, who lived there then? Unless that's Selden, which I can't imagine is Selden, but looks can be deceiving, who knows? But, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get more information. Might ask, locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, that the next time you visit me, you bring scores of super soft soap. What? Why? How did he die in prison but haunt a house he didn't die in? Yeah, also, but wasn't... That's true, but now I'm wondering because I thought... Maybe I'm remembering wrong, I don't know, but I thought it was mentioned that he had died at the place. And that's why no one wanted to live there, because someone had died in there. So, I don't know. Can I show you the thing? Is it this guy? What's this? It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shamspeare's room. Ah, so he knew, did he? Sorry? About this man, Selden. A convicted killer and the evil spirit behind the curse that afflicts my lodgings! We heard that true, so maybe both? Someone died in prison and someone died in the flat? How? I don't know. Everything is so confusing. He's already taken one young man's life and now he's trying to take the life of another, a miserable mustache-aligned Japanese man. Wait, so he's saying whoops. He's saying Shamsphere killed. Now he's saying he killed the guy? I'm confused. Shamsphere, are you Selden or not? Or is that kid Selden? Or what's happening? I'm so confused. Okay. Tell me about the Selden fellow, Mr. Natsume. The truth is, I didn't know the details myself until very recently. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now, and at the time he was hiding out in lodgings at Mr. Garadeb's house. What? Where you do now? That's right, yes. Exactly where I live now, in my very room. But apparently he died, so I don't get it. In prison, I mean. Oh my! Your room was previously occupied by a criminal found guilty of a capital offense. But before a sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now. 3 months ago! And that's when it started. The curse. What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume? It's already caused one death, a few months after the criminal passed away in prison. A man died in the room. The man who rented it after Selden, in fact. Oh, got it. Okay, so it wasn't the criminal who died, but the criminal died in prison, and then the next person who rented the room died in the prison. Got it. Understood. Which is probably the kid in the photo. So here's my guess then. This guy used to live there. He was found guilty, so he was a capital offender, and he went to prison and died of natural causes. And then someone else, not Selden, the new guy, who I'm gonna assume is this guy, maybe not, who knows, moved in and then died, a mysterious locked room murder mystery again. Okay, locked room mystery, whatever. And so he had a hard time renting it out, and then Natsume, who's desperate for because lack of money and funds, whatever, rented it, but now he regrets it because he thinks he's being haunted. I didn't mean to press that. Whoops. Poor lodger found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside, which is how we found excuse me, how we found Shamsphere. I'm still iffy on if he made it like that on purpose or not. I don't know. Selden used to live there, guilty and died of natural causes in prison. New tenant moved into where Selden used to live, and he died in a locked room. And now we're here defending Natsume. Just a summary of what you said. Yes. Okay. Exactly. Yes. Yes. It's crazy. Just shenanigans. I don't... okay. Locked from the inside? Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. So, that's the convict's curse, is it? Yes. Well, that was the start of it. Oh no, what else is there, Natsume? Do you have any idea how the lodger before you passed away, Mr. Natsume? The official cause of death was asphyxia. God damn it, no! It's the same thing! It's the same thing! Know myself, if I don't write it out, I will forget again. Oh yeah, no. Usually, I feel like with the game, I'm fine. I remember things well. But other things, I have that same problem. Like, I ran out of vitamin D3. So and this was like a week ago, so I've been meaning to buy it. And then finally I was at work, I'm like, I'm gonna make a list of things I need to buy. I left my list in the apron at work, so I was like, fuck. And then I was like, okay, before I go shopping today, because I had to go get some stuff, I will write a list of what I need. Didn't write the list, I was like, you know what, I'm fine, I'll get everything I need. Got most of the stuff I needed. Driving home, and then like more than halfway, I'm like almost there, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes away from home. And then I'm like, damn, I didn't buy the vitamins that I need. So I'll have to buy them tomorrow. Good job, me. I need that D3. Alright. When they discovered the body, the room was full of gas. Gas? What? I only found that out after I signed the lease. When Mr. Garrideb came to tell me later, I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, I'd probably have been too scared to take the room, and that's why he didn't tell you! Landlord's lease, luckily legal! Luckily legal! No! Lucky for Mr. Garrideb, maybe, but not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. Oh dear. You know, at least we know Mr. Natsume is getting his exercises done with the amount of movement he does at these moments. And now you believe this curse is affecting you. It is! At first, I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you? The dead are trying to take me with them. They come for me and try to suffocate me. Just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up. And then the room is as cold as ice. Oh dear. But why is your room so cold? London winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pilot light always goes out and the room fills with gas. That's dangerous. That's not good. No. That's exactly the same situation as what led to previous occupant's death. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shamspears last night when he was mysteriously poisoned. There's clearly more to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garrideb's room? What the fuck? Oh dear. That's such a nice photo too. Alright, well, I don't think I have anything else to show you, to be honest. If there is, I'll come back, but I want to kind of check something else out. See if Miss Green is still there. I want to see if she knows anything about the photo. Oh, but I don't know if I can talk to her, because it's just examine talking. Okay, hold on. Maybe Mr. Garrideb is back? And I can show him the photo instead. Oh, there he is. Hello. You're here now, Mr. Garrideb. Right, bally business it is for me, you know, getting out and about. Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance? Naturally, fate of my lodgings hanging in the balance and all that, not a trial to miss. The fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes. Of course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital on more than one occasion already. You know, the death of the other guy. Well, at least he knows. Makes you wonder what the blazes is going on, don't you know? Oh, where'd you come from? Yes, I'm sure it does. In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago, you were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? testifying with your wife about what happened. Dude, where did you come from? We're not gonna even mention it, okay? Stopped off at the prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business. I see. You don't need to stand up, dude. Your knee's bad. So, what brings you to my haunted abode today, eh? Alright, let's see. I actually want to show you something, but first let's see what topics of conversation we can have. So, your lodgings. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable character, eh? Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Oh, thanks to that bodily curse. Oh no! Poor man. Not as a landlord, but just, you know, the curse thing. The convict's curse, you mean? Heard the stories, have you? Rotten scoundrel was arrested here. Then the next chap in the room goes and keels over. Then there's that woman who dropped dead just outside on the street, not to mention the actor yesterday. They're not dead, they're fine. Am I next, eh? No, you're fine. Well, I can't help but get the collywobbles, can you? When you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green? Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shamspeare, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive still. That they are. Yes, well, so that blasted convict's curse, it seems. So is that... okay. Of course, Mr. Sholmes, you would say such a thing. I'm not so sure about that. Well, there's no bath or toilet included, and no fireplace either. But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and fall of flames in your gas lamps up there? Just in case. Yes, it never hurts to keep an eye on things, in case there are any mishaps or such like. I think you've had your mishap already, so... Sholmes, not cool. That's not helpful, Mr. Sholmes. Heaven forgive... oh, wrong person. Heaven forgive me, the words just came up to my lips. Of course they did. No tact this man has. Didn't you just say this already? There's no need for that, Mr. Garrideb. That's right. Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy. He is undeniably peculiar, however. Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? That's not the voice I gave you, dude. I think he was just desperate. I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on, so much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Shamspeare been lodging under your roof? Wait, how long? 3 months. Huh. Strange. Isn't that a coinkydink? Wait, hold on. Oh, it's okay. How are they connected? That convict chap, Selden, passed away in the clink 3 months ago. Now, you see, some lady or other. Now I'm trying to think if my theory from earlier is maybe true? Maybe? Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time. Well, it was only 3 days later that the how do I pronounce that? Tragedian? I don't know. So, my theory, I don't know. It might be true. And maybe he killed the guy because he didn't want the guy to figure out his secret stash of stuff. Well, that would be weird because the newspaper... No, wait, hold on. No, the newspaper clipping is from after he died. Quote unquote, died. So, I don't know. Oh, wait, no, but that was found in his room. Never mind. So, then, I think there's gonna have to be some investigating in Natsume's room, hopefully, to see if there's anything we can find in there. I don't know. Oh, so he wanted the exact room. And he's trying to take Natsume out and get the room back. Maybe. Suspicious. Oh my god. Stop with the dance. Oh, my theory, maybe he was thieving gas. He didn't even pay the rent. Why'd you let him stay there? Sholmes, thank you for your candor, Mr. Garridev. We are most grateful. What is that, candor? I'm gonna assume it's like cooperation of some sort, or information, or whatever. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. What are you doing? Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me. What are you doing? What's happened to you? Shakespeare, my dear fellow. One of his most famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learning of the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then. Before I... Wait, hold on. Let me just check something real quick. So we still cannot go to Natsume's room, which is interesting. Can you tell me about this lad? Mr. Garridev, could I ask you to look at this photograph? Please take a look. Who is this boy? We've seen a photo of this man before. Is that your son who's with you there? Oh, no, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross. The street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot, just for kicks, really. Oh, they look so happy in it, though. Cute. Was he? Was he by any chance, the lodger before Mr. Natsume? Oh, poor boy. Ah! Keep trying to make his name a pun, but maybe it isn't. Duncan Ross. I can't think of any pun with his name. But if he's an artist, then maybe it's a go at Bob Ross. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. Actually, I want to look it up. You know what? I'll look it up later. It's okay. We'll find out later. I don't want to know too much. Okay. The young gentleman who died in the room, in mysterious circumstances. Just what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say. What are you talking about? Okay. Would you mind telling us a little more about him? Yes. More info! Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind. Moved into the middle floor about a year ago, after the criminal Selden was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them. A history of cheap rent, maybe, yes? Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now. Hadn't quite worked out the whole old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers were up to at the time. So sadly I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. Smell of gas that alerted me it was. Oh. Yes, synonymous with the smell of death. Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off his hinges. But once we got inside, we all barely collapsed. No, because they found a dead body, dude. Oh, okay, the gas, fine. Never mind. Oh. Oh, that's really sad. Oh no, I mean, keep your house in check, but... But even after you had all the work done, Mr. Nutsmith says the same thing. That the stove goes out at night whilst he's asleep in bed. Now, your duty isn't to just replace, but keep track. To, make sure things continue to work, dude. Someone's feeling defensive. As a landlord probably would. That reminds me, actually. About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady. Oh! I mean, I'm sad because he died, but oh, a love letter, you mean? Yes, where did I put it now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk. Sholmes! To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? My dear Mrs. Supple. Why did I say that like that? That is precisely why I prefaced my reading with, if you'll excuse me. No, that doesn't work. That's not... Ugh, whatever. I will not excuse you, Mr. Shelms. No! So, I've no means of delivering the thing. Really, okay, sad. I see. That's going to play on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case. Since that's all, you can't toss anything out. It probably does, and that's the sad thing. Yes, I suppose you're right. What name? No, Susato, this might be important. Mr. Sholmes, please. I've already had to chastise you about this once. My undying love to you, my colourful darling. Olive Green. Olive! Oh my god, no! That's why she has a picture! Olive Green? The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago. The victim of the last case Soseki-san was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday? Is it just a chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence? Mr. Naruhodo, whatever can this mean? Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Mrs. Sato. Dude, no! This is not the time to be laughing! That's a crime. It is a crime! Well, I guess there's nothing else to talk to you about. We still can't go to the next room. Okay. Miss Green! Wait, I don't actually have the letter physically though, do I? A funny crime, but a crime, yeah. Mr. Naruhodo, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. Oh, this is so good. What? What is it? What is she doing? Olive, what are you doing? Olive? What was that? She clearly just hid something behind her back. Oh, one moment. I'll be with you in a jiffy. Is that the Eiffel Tower on her thing? Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I can be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together. Uh-huh. That's all you're doing, yep. Miss Green, what were you just doing? Nothing, really. I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed for me, that's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's alright. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can't coax something out of her. Do I have the thing? No! I need the third! Let me guess that this is where the letter was in. Like, this is what the letter was in. We don't have the letter! Wait, hold on. Let me do this first. It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh, yes, I mean, thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. No, stop saying that! So, I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. Probably shouldn't stand around and chat. She looks so tired. No. Sorry to bring this up because he died, but Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you? Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, what a reaction. Oh, what? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. The bottle of medicine fell down when she did. Oh, Miss Green, are you alright? Olive, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. No, it's alright. I just wasn't expecting it. But how did you know about Duncan? Mr. Ross had been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you. Oh. It was at the art school. That's what... Sorry, there's noise outside that startled me for a second. That's where I met Duncan, a year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. Excuse me. And the two of you became romantically involved? Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. No! No! That makes it worse! No! No! Now I'm really sad. What the hell? God damn it. That's why he decided to move into a cheaper room, to save money for the wedding. Oh no! He told me he'd found the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened. Oh. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green. Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. Poor Miss Green. She looks so desperately sad. I was starting to think that's just her look. Ryunosuke! But now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her. No, what the hell? This sucks. I do hope you don't think I'm being rude, but... Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way... Oh, what now? Herlock! Surely we're not about to leave. That's quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes, I didn't realize you were here. But of course I was, my dear fellow. Watching intently from the shadows as always. Well, make your presence known next time. Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Mr. Sato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto modus operandi? Okay, hold on. Okay. Why solve a case after it's happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens. That is what sets a great detective apart. What do you mean? There is a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruhodo. So let us avert disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening, with nothing but careful observation. Was she gonna kill herself? I understand why she would feel to do that. Is that what that is? That medicine? Oh my god, it is! No, the poor rat! Do you see? No, the rat! No, the poor thing didn't need to die. All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Naruhodo. I know you can. No, now I'm really sad. Olive! No, look! Poor thing. The mouse seems to be dead. Look! I didn't notice it there before, did you? I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. Oh dear. But that's the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived. Oh, you know what? Olive, did you try to kill Mr. Shamspear? Huh. I wonder. I see something on that little table thing there. The stand. Ah, I see you've come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That of a tragedy about to take place. Though I'm still wondering about Shamspear being... I don't know. Either that or Shamspear trying to... My earlier theory, whatever. I can't explain it well right now. I still remember, but okay. Yes, there's many options. Yeah, I know. There's so much information. It's hard to really pinpoint the actual, like, what happened, you know? I don't know. Yes, I think it's falling into place. Oh, Olive, you poor... Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before has spilt out on the floor. And the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Ooh. Don't worry. I will attend to the mouse presently. Miss Green, were you intending to go the same way as the rodent, or as that rodent? To take your own life? He's so serious looking now. Once we'd left, you would have put it in your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison. No! Miss Green, please talk to us. I bet the thing in her hair was a gift. Oh. Wait, I want to look at this. Hold on, Miss Green. I want the info, but let me look at this. It definitely feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hands, in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere. Yes, it may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Sholmes believes was about to happen here. Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it. Okay. Duncan! To lose one's beloved fiancé must be painful enough. But then Miss Green suffered that awful injury, and outside her fiancé's former lodgings too. Wow, what? That's crazy. Fates can be very cruel sometimes. Oh dear. Alright, here we go. Straight at A. Suicide. 10 seconds later, and we would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green. Oh. Actually, in a way, now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Oh. Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine? Well, with this being a hospital and all, when the doctors come to examine me in the mornings, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while, so I snuck this out when he wasn't looking. Oh. And they kept mentioning opening the cabinets earlier. I'm afraid I don't really know, but I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Oh no! Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be poison to kill, because any medicine in large doses could be a poison to the body. An overdose, if you will, right? So if she drank the whole bottle, 'cause that's a pretty big bottle, that could have killed her even if it wasn't poison. And the rat is smaller than the person. That is true too. So even a little bit could have killed the rat as well. Also, the rat could have just not been able to handle that kind of medicine. Because medicine back in the day is wild. I don't remember what medicine it was, but it was like a kind of syrup that they would feed their children, like their babies. I mean, that might have been after this time period, but still, it just shows that medicine back in the day was really crazy. It contained like, I don't remember, something in alcohol, and so a lot of babies died. It was supposed to be like a calming syrup of some sort. It's insane. Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that. Oh no! No, Olive! Oh no! She's so cute, but I don't like her seeing so sad like this. Oh no! Oh, it's all my fault. What have I done? No! I shall remove this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objection. Oh no! I want to hug her so bad. Neither the sender's name or address appeared to be written on the envelope or the card. He arrived by post at my home the day before the incident that put me in the hospital here. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Oh. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. Then why was the rip found in Shakespeare's room? Wait a minute. The 17th of this month? That's the day you were stabbed on Briar Road. And 5 p.m. Wait, did someone really stab her then? But why would they stab her? What? Why would... I'm so confused. This is right around when germ theory was starting to be respected. Lots of big changes happening here in medicine forensics. I see. Oh dear. Briar Road, being the street that Mr. Garredev's house is on. Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day, when I was struck in the back by the knife, I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad. What a name, too. So that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day. Oh, whoa, that day, sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before. I mean, you didn't need to say any of that before anyway, but... I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. Yes, I'm very sorry to have had to drag up such painful memories for you. I want to see that painting. I really want to see that painting. I'm very curious. No, it's fine. Oh. Please, promise you won't try to do anything like that again. Oh, Susato, you're so sweet. Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyway. And besides... Oh, she's so cute! I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. Maybe Duncan's protecting you. Or something like that. I don't know. It might sound a little conceited, but, well, that's how all this has made me feel. Oh. Oh, Olive. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Sholmes. Oh, that looks nice, the scenery. Well, it would appear we've reached the end of the investigative trail for today. Yes, it's late. And, Mr. Naruhodo, did you discover anything that may be of use to you in court tomorrow, do you think? Details about Mr. Shamspeare, Mr. Garrideb's lodgings, the convict, Selton. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway. I don't know what's happening. Will you now? Last time something like this happened, he ended up not getting there on time. He's like, I'm here to help with the trial. And the trial had ended, so I don't know. In the last game, I mean. Assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning. If any of our eyelids cooperate in the morning. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's cause until the very end. Ooh, that was an interesting investigation, guys. London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. That's a lot. But away from the razzle-dazzle, down back alleys and behind bricked-up windows, the lonely lurk. Soseki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here. And so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot to lift the curse that gripped him. Sholmes really seems like he just hyper-focuses until he passes out at a random hour. I can relate sometimes, though. Not recently, but when I wasn't stuck in this art block hell, sometimes I would work for hours, look outside, and look at the clock and realize it was like 6 in the morning, so I get that. As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow would be a new dawn for all of us. To be continued. There it is. To be continued. There was no court, but it was very intense with the theories, I mean. We still don't have like a clear idea of what's been happening per se. We learned some new facts, stuff like that, you know. No, we're not doing. Luckily that showed as a black screen, so we're good, but I'm not gonna do that today. That's fine, I don't need to save, we're good. But I think that's a good stopping point. Because I know how long the trials can be, and I don't think I should start the trial. But yeah, we learned a lot. It's not going to be short. Yeah, I figured. So we learned a lot. So the first guy who lived there was a criminal who died in prison, and then someone else moved in and then was killed like what, a month later? I don't remember, but killed. And that happened to be Olive Green's fiance. And then Natsume moved in like right after. And then 3 days after or moving it right after, which is the same day that the old prisoner died. Some whatever, or the same day or soon after, right? And then Shamspear comes 3 days later after the prisoner died and is like, hey, I want this specific room. And so that's hella suspicious. And then fucking I don't know. Olive and Natsume seem to have the same luck really, really bad. I know. I feel so bad for them. At least we got to see Natsume try to be a cat. That was fun. And Wagahai, that was awesome. I love that part. Oh my god, too much. Too much sad. Anyway, it was very interesting. And I can't wait to see how this will all tie in later in court. Because I think all this information is important, but I still haven't figured out how we will use it in trial. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. And then we will continue this next week. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it is. Stay safe, stay healthy. Stay healthy? What? Stay healthy. And hope everyone, hope I'll see everyone soon. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, and good night. Bye.